Most people want their life to be meaningful. Most people want to know that when they get to the end of their life that they have accomplished something. Most people want to know that they're living for something. And so because of this thought that people have, a lot of people throw themselves into their careers, or they're trying to find that fulfillment in their family, or they give themselves to all sorts of things of entertainment, trying to find this fulfillment that they have longing in them. And none of these things, even though they're great things, they're great gifts that God has given, none of these things can fully fulfill the desires that God has placed within us. Could that be because God has made us for so much more? Well, let me take it from a different angle. Why are so many people bored these days? Have you ever thought about that? I mean, we have more stimulation in our world today than there's ever been in the history of the world. More gadgets, more computers, more ways to stay in contact with people through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have more opportunities than we've ever had in the history of the world to travel, to go do things, to be places. And yet we have more bored people than ever in the history of the world. How many of you have ever had a time at home, Christmas break, and your kids have ever said to you, I'm bored? And they've been engaged with so many things all day. Could it be that the cure to our boredom is wrapped up in understanding how our life is a part of His overall plan? How God wants to really use us? And this is what I want to do for us in our study and think through over the next couple of months. I want us to take the example of Jesus and how the Father sent Him on a mission as our cue that God has something special for us to do for Him as well. And so I just got to tell you, I'm real excited. I'm real excited because I think that God has much more for us to do for Him than what we can ever imagine. I think He has more adventure for us wrapped up in His calling for our mission. I think there's more passion that He has for us to fulfill His commission, that there's more excitement that's just waiting for us if we would simply give ourselves to what He has called us to do. And I think in that we're going to find much more fulfillment and joy and love and excitement than we've ever experienced in our life. And so I'm going to tell you, over the course of the next couple of months, we're going to share your stories. There's different people who have lined up to talk about how that they're fulfilling God's mission in their life right now and ways in which they're being challenged. And so I'm asking you to begin thinking about that for yourself, even as we begin this morning, as we see what God has called us in the job description of being His ambassadors for Him.